And I'd like to welcome everyone back. Today is an exciting day. For today, we will be playing Rome Total War 2. Alright, so any of you familiar with this franchise know the basics here. You have to basically play these campaigns and you pick a side. And each faction has its own pluses and minuses to its abilities. Um, so in our case, we are going to be playing, and I will say this right now, I'm not even going to be trying to pronounce a lot of these factions because I will probably bastardize them horribly. Alright, so I've looked over a few of them off camera, and I'm thinking that this one looks pretty nice because our marksmen get +1 experience rank, and let's see here. We get plus 10% wealth from all commercial buildings, which is nice. We'll get some money. And then we're going to be doing the Pontus faction. Again, I'm sorry if I'm completely slaughtering that name. So barbarians get the 10% morale when fighting barbarian tribes. Um, so yeah, you got these bonuses here. You got the diplomatic bonus, uh, Forsaken Persian origins, major diplomatic penalty with all Eastern factions. Alright, so these might not like it so much, but that's okay. We can kill them. Alright, so let's go ahead and start her up. See what happens. Now, I have played a little bit of this faction off camera, mostly because I haven't played Total War in quite some time, and I never played Total War Rome, the first one. I did play Total War Empires, but that is the only Total War I have played, so I'm a little bit of a noob here when it comes to what I'm doing. So please feel free, shout at your screen, say, hey, you idiot, you're supposed to be doing this. Of course, I can't hear you, but pretend that I can. If you do want me to hear you, go ahead and leave a message for me, and I would certainly appreciate any advice or recommendations that you have for our civilization that we will be building. And yes, I say we, as I would like to have your input on how we should proceed from various things. All right.
Fortunate in your ties to both Hellenic and Eastern cultures, you nonetheless face adversity. Cappadocia, now independent from Seleucid rule, is eager to establish itself in Asia. Cultural differences with the Galatians may lead to hostility, but they are fearsome warriors and might prove valuable if unconventional allies. Maintain close relations with Bithynia and Trapezus, and establish ties with the venerable Greek states. This way, you'll be better protected against the machinations of the Seleucids, and can focus on seizing control of the Pontic Sea from barbarian hands. Power and riches will be yours. Pontus will reign supreme.
All right, so we have our first objective. Oh, as my camera goes flying away here. First objective issued. Our reward will be 2,500 if we can succeed. And now I can't find my place. Oh, there we are. Okay. So completely control 2 provinces either by direct ownership or through, uh, yeah, military alliances. All right. Okay. We got our army here.
My lord!
We got 1 range, 3 melee. Sorry, 4 melee. Let's have a look at our city. Okay, looks like we have 2 cities here. This one is got some cows for food, and this one looks like it's our trade center here. All right, we have 6,000 gold. All right, so let's go ahead and exit out of that. Open this here. Now, I like to do a turtle defense. Basically, I like to just grow inside my borders and push out. Not entirely sure if it's going to work in this game, just the way the game's play style is. But we're going to see what happens here. So our goal here initially is to kind of stay out of wars and, you know, keep everyone happy, and then when everyone's looking the other way, we come charging out and kill them all. So that's the plan. Alright, so we're going to start with the civil technologies. Go into our diplomacy. Alright, let's see here. Happy people.
I am eager to hear your embassy, inspired as it undoubtedly is by the wit and wisdom of Athena herself.
Okay, let's get a non-aggression pact going.
My people will find much joy in this.
Good, good. Now, how about a trade agreement? What do you say to that?
I must accept.
Alright, let's get some income going. Alright, we're done with you. Okay, we have trade route with them, trade route with them. How about you?
Greetings.
You wanna...
We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer.
Well, that's good. Alright. First off, non-aggression pact. Okay.
My people will find much joy in this.
Good. Next, trade agreement.
My people will find much joy.
Alright. We're done with you. Okay, we have trade routes with them. Now, I'm thinking cannot trade at a sea route from their capital cannot be established. Cannot be established. Okay, so you guys.
Be welcome. But may Athena strike us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliberations.
Hey man, why can I only do... I guess we already have... No, we don't have any treaties. Why can't I do... No. Okay. I don't know why I can't do more stuff with them. Alright, moving on. You're neutral.
For the sake of
Way up
friendship
there.
that has been and friendship to come, greetings.
Moderate. Maybe? No.
We
Okay. Well, you're probably not gonna... Let's see if we can't sweeten the deal a little bit for you.
Money can be offered to, or demanded, as reparations for war, tribute to avoid attack, or simply as an act of goodwill. If it is not part of a diplomatic deal you're brokering, such payments are considered to be state gifts.
We're gonna offer. We're gonna start out at maximum just to see if this is even... Okay, so it can be done. At that amount, he will do it. Now, let's see if we don't have to break the bank to do it. Moderate at 600. Still moderate at 1200. Oh, he's holding out. Alright, he wants 3,000. Yeah. We need to be friendly.
I can settle on these.
Alright, so now my understanding is these non-aggression pacts do raise our standing a bit. So maybe he's not going to be so pushy for a trade agreement. And he is, son of a... Alright, well, it's a start. It's a start. Alright.
We are a mighty people, well versed in the uses of wealth and power.
Gold, of course.
And so we love gold.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna say okay. Yeah. Let's hope this
So it
pays
is
for
done.
itself. Okay, so kind of broke now, but we are getting a bunch of trade routes going
I
here.
welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor.
Okay. Alright. Non-aggression pact. Moderate, maybe? Yes.
Yes, your words show wisdom.
Okay. Alright. Trade agreement? No. They just flat out rejected it. Alright. Well, okay. That's okay. This is the one we
There's a
couldn't.
good pork roasting for you, and better ale and mead set aside.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. So I think we've done about as much as we can on the diplomatic front. Alright, so we can now target things and try to get the AI to go after things if we deem it important, if we are ever in a war. Hopefully we will not be in a war anytime soon. Okay, so good. Trade is making some nice income. We're gonna lower our taxes here because we are still making a pretty nice amount here. All right. So everyone is extremely happy now. I think that helps in
Your
some way.
faction's produce can be traded with other factions once you've set up a trade agreement between you via diplomacy. Once an agreement is in place, a trade route to that faction will appear on the map. Your sea routes are displayed yellow, those of neutral factions are white, and those belonging to enemies are red. Land trade is represented by ox and cart in northern regions, and camels in the south and east. There is no limit to the number of routes that your faction can set up.
All right. Well, that's good news that there's no limit, because I do like to have a lot of trade. Okay, so our main export here, in fact, the only export that we have at the moment is timber. Our import is wine, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more imports once the merchants get wheeling and dealing here. I'm sure we'll probably export the wine too at some point and get something else and yada yada yada. You know how that goes. All right, so that all looks fine. So look at this.
Gravitas is the accumulated popularity and standing of a character in the Roman world. It gradually increases or decreases over time through military victories, crushing defeats, and his actions during missions or as the subject of dilemmas. When a certain level is reached, the character becomes important enough to take part in politics.
Cool. All right, so right now, nobody really cares about us, which with my strategy is actually a good thing. We don't want anyone to really pay any attention to us. We just want to do our little thing. All right, so we've got 4 trade routes set up. First turn, which I think is outstanding. And let's see here. We've got these guys. I'm not entirely sure how. I guess these are my council, maybe? Yeah. So, if anyone knows how this whole system works in here, please leave a comment. That'd be great. And we got our records of everything going on here. Stats.
The more ambitious a character is, the more useful they are likely to be to your faction. However, it is a double-edged sword. High ambition can lead to a bid for power through civil war, so it is important to keep an eye on such characters. They are not necessarily to be trusted.
That makes sense. Not entirely sure how one tells how ambitious they are. Culture, region owned, regions owned, treasury, capital, provinces. Rank, age, 2. Well, I don't know if 2 is high or low. My guess would be probably low, but you never know. Alright. Now, I think we should have a spy around here somewhere. Maybe? Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Alright. Okay, well,
By sea or by mountain,
we
sire?
are going to probably end our turn there because 1, we are completely broke, and 2, I think this is a good time because we're going to be ending the turn here. So join us next time on Rome Total War 2 and see if I can completely destroy myself here. Alrighty. Until next time, this is He Hates signing